Welcome back to Booster Therapy, your cure for that pack cracking addiction. We're here with a video of some fat packs, specifically the Ravnica fat packs. And I want to talk a little bit about the success of Ravnica and the possible increase on value. Before I do that, talk about a couple ways you can support the channel. The first one, completely free, just become a subscriber and hit that thumbs up button. The second one is become a patron of the channel. There's a link in the description below, patreon.com/boostertherapy, to learn more about the different tiers. Also, this playmat that you can see right here with this moonlit dragon. Well, you can see down there, little logoing, little Booster Therapy. We're giving this playmat away. It's conditional though. We're going to give it away if this video specifically hits 1,000 views, which shouldn't be too hard. It's something we've accomplished more than once. Once that's happened, for every person who leaves a comment on the video, we're going to do a random drawing. And once we pick that name, we will send you a message. Really, we're going to just reply to your comments. And then from there, we're going to have some verification process. And if it's you, we're going to send this your way free of charge, just for being a subscriber, being a friend, and watching the video. So again, if you're watching this right now, leave a comment, say how much you hate me or you love me. I don't care. Just leave a comment. You're going to get in there either way. And do whatever you can do to help this video hit 1,000 views. So share it on social media, whatever you can do, that'll help. But without further ado, let's open up these fat packs of Ravnica. And why specifically Ravnica? We have a lot of boxes that we hold, if I can get this thing open, right now that we haven't opened, and it's because we feel that the value is going to keep increasing. And why do we feel that? I mean, the value is already pretty strong for a standard set. When you're looking at estimated value for what you're going to get in any of these given fat packs, or sorry, in any booster box. But on top of that, there is just a few things you look for when you think of set value. The first one is always, ooh, we got a Golgari one. That's pretty cool. So if you don't know what a fat pack is, it's a fat pack. It's wonderful. You really get a good deck box. You get some land. The Ravnica ones have foil lands. You get a spin down, and you get 10 packs of cards. It used to be 9, but now you get 10. And you get some tip cards if you don't know how to play. If it's your first time, this is a pretty good little buy, and you can usually get them on Amazon for real cheap. But first thing you should look at when you're debating on the potential long-term success of a set is the land cycle. How good or bad or non-existent is that? It really helps to drive a price because lands, rare lands I should say, tend to be worth a lot. The other one is cards that are heavily played outside of the standard format. So looking at things like Modern, Legacy, Vintage, and I would argue most importantly, Commander, as it is one of the largest played formats. Guilds specifically has quite a bit of non-mythic cards. Unmoored Ego is our first rare, that are played outside of the standard format, with both Modern, Legacy, and especially with Commander. Assassin's Trophy obviously being one of the biggest ones. And both the Ravnicas have a super healthy land cycle. They have the shock lands, only beaten really by one other land that we'll ever see reprinted, Mission Briefing. Always nice to have a Snapcaster ability. Outside of fetch lands, the shock lands are really some of the better ones we're going to get to see. Unless something new comes along. I guess when you think of Modern Horizons, we just got a new fetch land, which is amazing. I don't think any of us expected that, and probably don't appreciate how good that is, but rare to happen. Oop, Thief of Sanity. Here's a good card. Again, Commander, even in Standard, this is really a played card. And then we got the Demure Locket. Outside of that, you look for those significant commons and uncommons that really are effective in any given format. Those are some of the ways, really just to break down a set, look at current value, and think through what's long-term going to do best for me. Land cycle being one of the prime ones. Rare land cycle, I should say. Deafening Clarion, another really good one. Plus a guild gate in every pack. You can't go wrong with that. They're so nice. It's always a dual land. Kind of. Sort of. Not that good. Guild Mages Forum. There was a minute where this spiked a little bit with those gate decks, but I think at this point I gotta think that's kind of long gone from the meta. You might see some people running around Arena still playing a version of it, but they're just not that good anymore. Risk Factor, another really good card. That Jumpstart mechanic too is super fun. That's another thing that I'll tend to look for is mechanics that I think have an impact outside of standard, things that aren't really niche to the format but can climb out and be effective anywhere else. I mean, that's always another smart way to look at this. The Hatchery Spider, one of the best rares you could ever hope for. Yes, I'm kidding, but the artwork though is real nice. The other part too, looking at some of those good mythics, and guilds had a lot of good mythics. You know, Doom Whisperer, so good. And then when you look at Commander, even Tristani was really good. Plague Crafter, really good uncommon. Actually, this is one I will probably just set aside because I keep those out. I play them a lot. There's a lot of different decks you can play those in. So, and Find Finality is the rare that I was sitting there showing the whole time. Another solid rare, good Golgari board wipe if you're a standard player. And the nice thing about these fat packs that we got here, or bundles, they're real cheap right now. Quasi Duplicate, another fun card. Copying things twice, 2 times, 1 card, good job. Let's get a mythic. Arclight Phoenix to close it out. Arclight Phoenix. Oh, we got a mythic Doom Whisperer. Think how many good mythics are in this set. This is a really good one. All right, no Shocklands, but we got a Doom Whisperer. So let's open up this next box, or bundle. See if we can't get a couple Shocklands and get some Ravnica value. You know, everybody's talking about Modern Horizons and a lot of the, you know, that's all the hype right now. But don't ever forget how good these sets were. War of the Spark, real good. Dominary, real good. But the Ravnicas, you guys, they're so good. So many good cards that are worth talking about. And it doesn't matter if it was Allegiance or Guilds. I mean, honestly, both of them really had the value you'd hope to see in a standard set and cards that really can extend into other formats. Unbreakable Formation. Really good card if you're playing Commander. You like to make your creature decks go indestructible at instant speed whenever possible. These saves you from some of the board wipes. Probably not most of the played ones, but still some. Cindervines. The first time I saw this, I didn't realize the goblin in the artwork. Yeah, I know that's bad. Oh, we got a foil Azorius Guildgate. I always like the foil lands. And this one got the Hydrate Process is really the big mythic. This one's a little bit lighter on the mythic side. It's also probably why... Oh, there we go. There's one of the good ones. Kaya, Orzhov Usurper. It's probably one of the reasons why it's a little bit cheaper. Like right now, I'm pretty sure, depending on where you're at in the US, a bundle of Ravnica Allegiance is like $25 or $26. So that means you get the spin down, the box, the 10 packs, all for that price, which is already like, you know, ooh, Hallowed Fountain, get our first Shockland. I mean, that's already $2.60 or so a pack, which is great. And then we got a foil Mammoth Spider. You can't go wrong with that. I mean, you're basically paying the price on a cheaper booster box by buying these bundles, but you're getting all the hardware with it, which really makes it worth it. Electro Dominance, this is another one of my favorite rares from this set. And really being able to cast anything at instant speed and get the added benefit of damaging somebody just seems disgusting. And all you need to do is pay 2 red more to accomplish said act. Ooh, Vindicted Vampire. This is one that's kind of gone unnoticed. I know it's 4 mana, but like we know how good these types of cards are. Zulaport Cutthroat. It's a really good similar mechanic. Biomancer's Familiar. Love to see Another Shockland. Breeding pool would be good. I often play those colors. Nikia of the old ways. If you haven't seen the Commander deck tech for this one, it was a fun one, and it's only going to get better with that Doubling Season-esque card from Modern Horizons. Cult Guild Mage. This is a really cool looking foil. Look at that puppet. That little puppet Jace. He's manipulating little Jace. I can't believe he's doing that. Oh, I bent the cards a little bit there. Oopsies. Alright, I got Revival and Revenge. Guess it was just the token. Nobody cares about tokens unless they're foil. Yeah. The Tithe Taker. I love the Tithe Taker. Really good card. Who doesn't like taxing their opponents and frustrating them? So much fun. If you haven't done it already, hit that thumbs up, share the video, become a subscriber. Let me give this playmat to you. And then our final rare is the Hero of Precinct 1. Well, we got a Mythic in both boxes, which is always fun, and one of them being a very good Mythic. And we get a Shockland. Hopefully you liked the video. Again, mark my words, Guilds of Ravnica and Ravnica Allegiance. They will find their way back up. It doesn't matter how big the print run was. It was a really good set, and it's already starting to fade and increase in price. So keep an eye on that. Share the video. Leave a comment if you want your chance to win this beautiful Dragon playmat. Would love to give it to you. Thank you so much. This is Booster Therapy. You have a wonderful rest of your week.